Hi friends, thanks for joining me in this video. Today I'm going to talk about nepotism. So first let's see what is nepotism and its origin, the meaning of the word. Nepotism simply means favoritism granted to our relatives. Uh, the other definition says assignment of nephews with a power and position. So the word nepotism took its origin from Italian word called nepotismo. And this nepotismo has its root in a Latin word called nepos, meaning nephews. So this is all about the nepotism origin, meaning, and definition. Let's move on to the nepotism and its present in today's world. If you ask me, is there nepotism in today's world? I would say yes. Definitely in the fields of entertainment, politics, business, and religion. And how does this nepotism occurs even in today's life, even in today's profession or business, say an organization, or even in politics? Here we go. This is the reason. Nepotism occurs when an organization or a person or a political party leader uh, or owner of a company gives an employment opportunity or a position or a designation to his relative, to his nephew, or to his self interested or like person. That's when nepotism happens in today's world. So nepotism in an organization or in any business or in any field is termed as a big distraction or a big drawback or a big flaw, both for the owner, the employer, or the founder, and even to its employees and fellow work person. Now, if you ask me, is nepotism good or bad? Then I would say there are a few points which says nepotisms are good, and a few who deny, telling no, nepotism are bad. And here we go first discuss the benefits of nepotism. First of all, a nepotism uh, is very beneficial because all employees in an organization have a common goal. They work for their relatives, they work for their own firm, or they work as a family. So their goal becomes common and they are marching towards the same goal. The next thing I would say, the unity among the team, among the members, and among the people in the business. And the last, I would say the profit, whatever they gain, or the growth, or their achievements are shared within the team members, within the family members, within the relatives. Not only that, when you start a business or when you run an nepotism company or a firm or I would say a business, the hiring process for the same is very simple because all this happens uh, through a word of mouth process, which is very cost effective. And not only that, people are already known to each other. So this makes the process very simple. And this nepotism is said to be highly profitable when it comes to a business which is in a large scale, say a business or a firm or an industry with an employee size which is about 1,000, because this nepotism or uh, the drawbacks of nepotism are less notified when an organization is very big. And not only that, a Forbes contributor, Carlos Mila, says that the sexual harassment in nepotism business are very less. It's all because the people are known to each other, they are relatives, and we all are already a family. And this nepotism is discussed in early centuries by an author, Adam Willow. He has frequently stated and written about increasing nepotism in the society. He already mentioned that the children will decide to follow their parents' footsteps. And that's all about the nepotism and its benefits. Now, let's move on to the nepotism and its drawbacks. If you ask me, is nepotism is bad to a workplace, then I would say yes. The first point they keep to talk or to discuss when nepotism is bad is an absence of parents. They say that when it comes, what you know doesn't matter. It all matters is how you know. And not only that, how many of you know you or whom you're related with, where the other persons are left alone. And nepotism is against a good work. That is because it breaks the network among team. And secondly, they say, yes, uh, the decline in morale of an enemy happens in nepotism workplace. Backstabbing and sabotage happens to an employee in an nepotism workplace. And the employee or a worker develops an attitude of defeat at a nepotism workplace. And the third point they keep as a drawback, or they say nepotism is bad, is because it lowers employee productivity. And the reason they give is when an employee morale is lowered, it is very obvious that his productivity will decrease. Second thing, when there is a reward or a promotion other than merit, will not make an employee to develop the skill set or will not cultivate or make him to try for the higher position. And lastly, they say the work culture will be a task in a nepotism workplace. And this will indirectly create a bad vibe, which will obviously result in lower productivity. And the last point they say is the case of diversity. Here, they say that the company that are precised as diverse have the highest level of employee engagement. Diversity ensures idea that can be pulled together from the widest collaborative experience. But here, the diversity in a nepotism workplace is definitely a big no because nepotism is an enemy of diversities. And diversities can be powerhouse when it's properly used, but nepotism brings diversity down. So, if you ask me, as a conclusion, I would say nepotism can be extremely harmful or it can be extremely beneficial. It all depends on the circumstance. So, here I come to the end of the topic, nepotism. So, thank you much for listening to me and thank you.